Right, so here we are, Palermo. Right, so here we are, we're in Palermo now. It's going to be a bit of a mashup video if I'm honest, because there's quite a lot of kind of achieved but I haven't really posted. But it's because the things I've done are kind of small segments, so I felt like they didn't really fit into one whole video. But I'm going to jump straight into it. So first of all, I went to Palermo city centre. So here we go. Right, here we are, Palermo city centre. I'll be honest, don't know what these are called. We'll have to look that up later and let you know in a second. Yeah, I didn't look that up, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I found this wild water fountain. Tells you what it is there. It's in like a piazza next to the cathedral. Not staying out here too long, it's too hot. See you in a bit. Here we are, Cathedral di Palermo. They're testing speakers, I believe, for an event. So that's what that noise is. But yeah, gonna see if I can get in now. I did not make it into that cathedral, by the way. Well, or Chiesa, as you want to call it. I will head back to Palermo. I'll do Palermo properly because that was just an afternoon. But I didn't make it into it, which is kind of a shame on that occasion. So the day after that, went to Corleone, famous home of the mafioso, or the mafios, you want to call it. Did the Anti-Mafia Museum. Didn't get too many videos of Corleone or pictures of Corleone, mainly because apparently it's still mafia controlled slightly, and the inside of the museum was lots and lots of pictures of obviously history of death and violence, and it wasn't right to take pictures. You're allowed to, but I thought it was a bit disrespectful that obviously people, children, etc. had been shot and left by the side of the road. So yeah, so I'll show you quickly what I did get. Okay, so today we are in Corleone, which was essentially the birthplace of the mafia. I've just been to the Anti-Mafia Museum, but I didn't get many pictures out of respect because obviously there was a lot of gruesome stuff in there. But yeah, so we're outside a Chiesa, weather is beautiful, and it's almost lunchtime, so let's get lunch. So yeah, that was Corleone. After Corleone, so the next day, I went to Collesano, which is a beautiful mountain village and the home of the Targa Florio, which was a very famous road race, hence the name the Porsche Targa. So yeah, I'll show you some bits of that. Lots of mosaics and stuff in the museum, which I upload all the pictures online. Everything will be uploaded to Instagram at the end of the holiday anyway, but yeah, I shall now show you Collesano. Collesano was absolutely stunning, by the way. Beautiful. I would live in Collesano. After that, I tried to travel to Tamini, or Tamini, I'm not 100% sure of the pronunciation. But there is another motorsport museum there, and unfortunately it was closed for God knows how long. It just says temporarily closed, don't know why. So yeah, that was that. That was yesterday. I just chilled in the pool and stuff after that. And today I went to Marsala, which is on the west coast of the island. It is the home of Marsala fortified wine, except it's a Sunday, so nothing is open. So it was a very long drive and I didn't do much, but I did stop at Tempo di Segesta on the way, which is an old Greek temple, which I'll cut to now. feel like I say this every time I come out to these places. It's so hot. Currently doing a hike. Well, not really a hike. Going to this old temple up here, which is pretty cool. Even though it's not even that far, the walk is long and hard. Purely because it's about 34, 35 degrees today. Feels hotter though. I mean, the car was 43 when I got in it. Jesus, it's hot. This looks to be the entrance, so that's pretty cool. Oh, stairs. The bane of my existence in this kind of weather. Whew. Well, see you at the top. Okay, we're now at the top. It's silly hot. I'm heading for the shade. But yeah, there we go. Believe me, it was hot. It was so hot. So hot. I know I say that all the time, as I say in that video, but it was proper. Mainly because that temple's at the top of quite a big hill, so yeah, heat rises. It's gonna be hot. They say you can do a walk to this little theatre that they've got there, like an old Roman, I think it was a Roman or Greek theatre. But considering that was 5 times the distance it was to get to that than it was to walk to that temple, I'm good for that. Stopped at Trapani on the way back. Again, was hoping there'd be something to do, but unfortunately I didn't find much to do. So it was not a wasted day, it was just a lot of driving to do not too much, but problem being, it is a Sunday, everything was closed. Shops were closed, supermarkets were closing, it was a bit of a nightmare really. Not sure what I'm doing tomorrow now, because I've done like 3 days worth of stuff today. I've been to El Carmo, Marsala and Termini, and there wasn't a lot to do in those 3 places because everything was closed. So and I'm not driving all the way back that way because that was all the way west. That's well over an hour's drive. So I will figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow. I might explore Palermo tomorrow since it is literally right there. And I need to do it at some point. And then it gives me an extra day to work out what I'm going to do for the rest of the week. So yeah, I think that is what I'm going to do. So for now, signing off.